Hi guys, today I'm doing Moby Max. Moby Max is a all subject learning thing. So yeah, let's go. Which passage best states the main idea of this article? According to Irish legend, the gold is guarded by a leprechaun. A leprechaun is a popular creature in Irish folklore. The wee folk often appear on declarations associated with St. Patrick's Day. Leprechauns prefer to be alone because they don't trust other people with their gold. We folk. Okay, let's read the story. Never trust a leprechaun. Just another day.
I tried to ignore the beauty of the day. The shining sun only made me angrier. I did not want to enjoy a nice day at the apple orchard, especially if I had to be with my babysitter, Poppy. I was far too old to have someone watch over me. She was silly and odd, always acting like she knew best. I was not a baby, so I certainly did not need a babysitter.
Okay, let's keep going.
Those apples look great. Did you want to pick some? Poppy asked me. Her long red hair was pulled back into a high ponytail that made her look even more cheerful. No. I tried to keep my responses to Poppy curt. Maybe then she would understand that I did not like her.
Okay, let's keep going. We're on page 4 of 25.
Something to the right of the apple orchard caught my attention. It looked like a small dwarf or elf dancing among the trees. Did you see that? I peered at the trees farthest away and searched for the flash of green and orange that I had seen only moments ago.
I'm doing a video. Okay, let's keep going.
See what? Poppy asked, obviously thrilled that I was talking to her. Nothing. Forget I said anything. Be careful, Poppy called after me. I pretended not to hear her. When will my mother see how wonderfully grown up I am and send away this horrid Poppy? I thought.
Chapter 2, Stranger Than Magic.
Chapter 2, Stranger Than Magic.
Is there anyone? Wait.
Is anyone there? I peered into the shadows of the trees. Only trouble and magic, a musical voice said, tittering. This stalled both my feet and my tongue for a moment. Trouble tends to find me, but I've never seen magic.
Okay.
The creature was small and only came up to my waist. He had red hair that stuck out in various angles like an angry porcupine. He also wore a bright green suit and matching top hat. You are a lying, thieving leprechaun, I said, wagging a finger in his face. This is not your farm.
Okay.
His face cracked into a wide grin and he tap danced right there at my feet. And you are no ordinary girl. I am ordinary enough to know that magic is dangerous and not to be trusted, I said. For weeks, Poppy had been telling me fairy tales that always ended with some moral. I had pretended not to listen, but they were interesting. What a coincidence that I now had my own story to tell.
Okay.
I considered the situation. It wasn't every day that a leprechaun showed himself. I couldn't stay angry at him considering the farm and the apples did not belong to me either. I was also certain that Poppy would not approve of me consorting with an untrustworthy leprechaun.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna read the rest. I'm about as far ordinary as you are sweet. I dropped to my knees to look at him, to look him in the eyes. Hey, have you heard the stories then? He bowed. It's my pleasure to meet you, Princess. Would you care to follow my trail of magic to a land of rainbows and endless fun? Poppy says never to trust a leprechaun or to go with strangers. You, sir, are both. The truth thrilled me. I never thought about and thought any of Poppy's odd lessons about magic folk would ever come in handy. Knock knock. He bowed once more and tapped out a feisty jig before leading me to a fat apple tree with branches brushing at the ground. Tap right here, he said, guiding my hand to the tree, and say, add more ort. If I hadn't been so excited to be on my adventures, I might have noticed the eager gleam in his eye or the impatient way he tugged on his beard. I did as he said. The outline of a door appeared in the tree. Before I could exclaim over the piece of magic, he grabbed my hand and pushed against the tree. And suddenly I was spinning and tumbling over and down a chasm of space. There was no end, no fall, no impact. 1 minute I was falling, and the next I was standing inside a rainbow. Where are we? Capital, he said, arranging his hat more firmly upon his head. Attention, everyone, I need your attention. My leprechaun shouted, his loud voice stretching over the din. And all activity came to an abrupt halt, and all eyes shifted to me. This is... He turned to look at me. What's your name, girl? Brina, I said, weary of all the attention. Never trust a leprechaun. This is Brina. She has knocked on our doors, sealing her fate. She will be our slave for all of eternity. A deafening cheer arose from the hordes of leprechauns as they all began to crowd on me. I started to sweat, and desperate fear churned inside in my belly. I wanted Poppy. I needed her. I've done no such thing, I shouted, but it was too late. Small, fleshy hands reached for me, and unkind eyes glinted at me. Not so, Fan. A strong, sure voice called out. It was Poppy. This girl is under my care. You'll release her from the magic that ties her here. Poppy smiled at me. She looked the very same way as before, but something was different. What is it? The tone of her voice? The look in her eyes, I thought. I took her outstretched hand, matched her smile, and walked with her toward the flaming red cherry tree in front of us. This time when you knock, you say, I will trust Poppy, the Irish fairy queen. According to Irish, the leprechaun is a popular creature in Irish folklore. Why do some Irish Americans dress up like leprechauns on St. Patrick's Day? Leprechauns are a symbol of Irish heritage. The St. Patrick's Day is a celebration of Irish. Okay, this one. Next. Oh, okay. The rich aspect of this. Their fun-loving nature. Bye guys, that's all for today. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for letting me reach 50 subscribers. Bye bye.